just fucking brake checking for no reason. This is the gold ship bloodline, bro. Hey there guys, today we are back again with another UMA MUSUME lore, and this one is made by Rosent, and this one is called She Deserves More, the real story of Admire Vega UMA MUSUME lore. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh my god, damn, bro! Days. How the heck have I not seen this channel before? Damn, bro, like the fucking edits are going wild, bruh. Actually, matter of fact, let me check that back. Oh my god, let me actually appreciate this fucking edit, man. Bro. Oh nah, dude, we starting off clean, bro. Aye.
If you have seen UMA MUSUME to the top, then you would be familiar with this one character, Admire Vega, commonly called with the name a horse, or
let's go.
a horse girl that would win the Japanese derby.
Is she in the game yet, or what?
That signifies strength of a horse, both in the real world and in the UMA MUSUME franchise. The first thing that you might notice from her, stubbornness and guilt so heavy that you would see from people who bear the weight of the world on their shoulders. Admire Vega ran with the lack of care towards self, or maybe for the sake of another, as if atoning for the sins she never committed. For a divide.
Yeah, man. In the anime, it's just the way they kind of portray her to be like this type of character who's just like basically for the most part thinking about the past instead for living in the present. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Was willed by the heavens. Now, before we discuss more about him, we might want to talk about.
Damn. Oh my god. I need one of these, boys. I've been kind of like researching how to make one of these, but like never really had the chance to make one.
Admire Vega. His name is the combination of the crown name Admire and the name of his mother, Vega. The name Vega itself is taken from the brightest star in the Lyra constellation and the basis of a legend that told a story of separation. Some could argue that it might be a complete coincidence, but I would like to think that fate played a part in making him one of the brightest stars in the Japanese horse racing history. Admire Vega was born to a really strong pedigree. The stallion was the legendary Sunday Silence, and the mare was a horse called...
Yo, here we go again with the fucking Sunday Silence, man. Like literally nothing against the dude, but he has been in so many fucking lore videos. He's literally the main character at this point, dude.
There are a lot of things to say about Sunday Silence. One thing for sure is that he could...
Bro, Faker? That's my dude.
Be considered as the father of modern Japanese racehorses.
You know what? Something about this fucking like picture, I just adore.
Be considered as the father of modern Japanese racehorses, as a lot of strong thoroughbred horses in Japan could be traced back to him. The word strong most likely would be an understatement, as he was one of the best. He backed multiple Grade 1 races back in the United States, including 2 of the Triple Crown races, beating the industry favorite of the time. Ayabe's mother, Vega, was a strong mare by her own. Nothing short of Sunday Silence.
Oh, dude, she looks like she got that Haru Urara kind of like face mask thing. I don't know if you all noticed that.
Vega was a strong
it doesn't
mare
have
by
the
her
Hello
own.
Kitty,
Nothing
but that's just
short of
about
Sunday
it.
Silence, both by her own merit and her prestigious pedigree. In short, Vega had the blood of Tony Bin, an ARC winner in 1988, and Northern Dancer as her dam
Hold up, this is the one in Sin Gray?
Vega had the blood of Tony Bin.
Oh my gosh. I kind of seen her face, but like not this full fucking face. She just dripped the fuck out. Oh my gosh. And you're telling me this we about to see this in Sin Grey Core too, bro.
Arc
Oh,
winner in 1988, and Northern Dancer as her damsire, a double crown winner back in the 1964 in the United States. Her fellow
bro got Sunday Silence. And was it Northern Dancer? Like for the most part, I've been seeing Northern Dancer
in
as
short,
well.
Vega had the blood of Tony Bin, an Arc winner in 1988, and Northern Dancer as her damsire.
Gosh, yo, that is so freaking crazy. That is
A double
so
crown winner
wild.
back in the 1964 in the United States. Her fellow didn't just come from such prestigious pedigree. As I said before, Vega was a beast of her own right. She ran a total of 9 times, winning 4 of them.
Damn.
2 of which
Two
were the
G1s.
Okasho and the Yushin Himba, making her a double tiara winner.
Oh no,
With
my
that
dog's kinda
information
going crazy at the
alone,
background.
People in the industry would have a strong feeling that their progeny would be a beast rivaling their parents. And that feeling was pretty much on point.
Yeah, these
Although
edits.
Admire Vega's birth seemed to be a fortunate turn of event, reality has proven it to be of the polar opposite. In the following chapter,
Really?
I'll be showing you the grim reality of the horse breeding industry.
Oh nah, dude.
In UMA MUSUME to the Top, Admire Vega is portrayed to be obsessed with a certain shadow, a bright shadow that brings goal and false joy to her. Not
No,
unlike
dude.
Manhattan Faye, Ayabe's obsession is unhealthy to say the least. As if she would be trading her life so that a shadow could run in her place. However, this depiction is actually
is
taken
so
from a
rough.
real history, the birth of Admire Vega, that some might find tragic or perhaps interesting. As rare as it might be, horses are not known to have twin foals. There is a good reason for that. The birth of twin
I
foals
sort
is
of
dangerous,
heard
both
something
during the
about this like
pregnancy
a while back, but like never actually like found out the lore about like the lore behind it. Does it just like not work out for twins?
and the birth for both parties. According to the information from Scone Equine Hospital, and I quote, if they give birth to live twins, the mares are more likely to suffer dystocia, retain fetal membranes, and decrease life falling rates in the following season. Twin foals suffer a higher rate of stillbirth, and those born alive are usually smaller, weaker, and more susceptible to infections, with slower development
bro.
than singleton foals. With that information, we can say that even before birth, Ayabe was under the grace of death. If Vega was permitted to have her twins, or in the best case scenario, born as a really weak horse. However, reality has proven otherwise. Cruel as it may be, pragmatism triumphed. One had to be sacrificed for the other one to live, while having the mare remain healthy. A horse veterinarian intervened and randomly chose one fetus to be terminated. Admire Vega, as we know him, was the
That
one
is
that
so
was born.
fucking sad,
We
man.
will never know whether the situation concerning Ayabe's birth was that of care toward the horses or just cold pragmatic calculations. But one thing for sure, the birth of Admire Vega was a blessing in itself.
I mean, every
From what I
birth
managed to
basically is a
find,
blessing, you know that.
Admire Vega was born with the same condition as his dam, in which his legs were bent inwards. Though
Really?
it was not as bad
So basically kind of like Maruzensky then.
as the mother's condition, Ayabe's smaller stature made it a bit better for him because smaller body means less weight, and that translates to less strain on the legs. To imagine how small he was compared to his peers and rivals, Narita's top road weight was around 1058
NTR.
to 1102 pounds. TM Oprah O's
Nice.
weight was around 1009 to 1058 pounds.
Damn.
And Admire Vega's weight was stable at around 1005 to 1009 pounds. For you metric users, here are their weights in kilograms.
Yo, how do they weigh as much as me? Bruh.
As I've mentioned before,
If y'all don't know, that
Admire
was a
Vega
joke.
was smaller
So
compared
do
to
not
his
mention
peers
that.
and rivals. During his early years, he was considered to be one of the most ordinary horse compared to the others. And when Yutakatake met him, he literally said,
My boy is here yet again. The fucking legend. the main character of UMA MUSUME and horses everywhere, Yutaka Take, is here.
That Admire Vega looked like either a dog or a deer. I really can't find any pictures of young Admire Vega, but such description was telling of how small and unassuming he was. At first, I suspected that his small stature was caused by the twin situation of his birth that I mentioned before.
That's what I
But
would
after
think,
doing
yeah.
more research, I've recently found out that a horse named Captain Vega, who was born with the same pedigree, also weighs around the same as Ayabe. Before Admire Vega debuted, he was not that great, to say the
Oh,
least.
yeah, look at that. You're so
However,
cute.
In his second year, his performance improved by a large margin.
Ooh.
And the interesting part, he didn't just improve. He managed to impress everyone involved in his training sessions. His trainer, Hashida Mitsuru, even stated that Admire Vega's performance was pretty mediocre. But due to the improvement that Admire
Calling
Vega
her
is showing,
mid is so insane, dude.
Mitsuru even stated that Admire Vega's performance was pretty mediocre. But due to the
That's
improvement
crazy.
that Admire Vega is showing, his opinion on Ayabe got Uno reversed. And he became certain that Admire Vega is a horse destined to compete.
I just like to point out that Rosette, bro, my dude is cultured as hell, man. Like researching and like doing all of this and like putting out like other types of animes as references, bro. This is
in the
feat.
classics.
My boy
And
knows
his
what's up.
fitness were right on point. Admire Vega
Starline.
started his career on November 7 of 1998. He was the #1 favorite on that debut race. And as expected, he managed to be the first horse to cross the finish line in that race. Do you
Those
notice
drawings.
that I've never said anything about him winning the race? Despite the fact that he was the first one to cross the finish line, there was an accident where Yutaka Take positioned Admire Vega in a way that blocked the horse behind him. Normally, passing over was not much of a big deal, but in this case, it was considered as a safety hazard, as it endangers the
Wow,
horse
dude.
behind Admire Vega. He did finish first, but was put down to 4th place due to the aforementioned incident. As a
Bro, that is
reference,
so
something
fucking
way worse
crazy.
actually happened back in the 2001 Kyoto Daishoten. Stay Gold managed to pass over Narita Top Road, but he did not accelerate quick enough, leading to
Dude, I have seen that scene and oh my god, dude. Basically, Naruto Top Road got fucking traumatized for a month because of what bro did.
a collision that made Narita Top Road stumble and drop his jockey.
Bro, just fucking brake checking for no reason. This is the gold ship bloodline, bro. Like, bro, look at that shit.
This accident resulted in the suspension of Yutaka Take for some time in between a week to a month. And I
That
do
is
believe
wild.
that this must be a hard slap to his face. Due to the fact that a week before, there was an incident that caused the unfortunate death of San Suzuka. In the 1998
I kind of don't want to watch this yet because I haven't watched the lore for Silent Suzuka, which I believe I am gonna be doing right after this video from Fyrex. But yeah,
pedestal,
dude, this is gonna be
pair
wild.
of back-to-back unfortunate events that would most definitely devastate anyone, especially when one of them had such a catastrophic result. But it didn't stop him from racing. let
So
alone
for
slow
right
his
now,
perform-
basically, I'm gonna kind of like control myself in a way that like I'm basically kind of preparing for the next video I'm checking out.
Admire Vega. Before racing in the classics, Admire Vega ran in a total of 2 graded races, one of which was a G3 that he won, which highlights his potential as a racehorse,
okay.
and a G2 where Ayabe was the runner-up to Narita Top Road, while showing one of the
Jesus,
fiercest
that
competition.
is wild.
As
Yo,
shown
they
in
were
this data,
fucking neck
Ayabe
and neck,
actually
bro.
had a really good acceleration at the last 3 furlongs. However, His power was not strong enough, and he was beaten by just a mere
I mean,
one
Naruto
length.
Top Road
Though
herself is
finishing
kind of
in
like a
second
fucking
place,
monster,
such
so.
result guaranteed that Ayabe would be able to race in the Satsuki Show, the first leg of the Triple Crown title race. The classic
These
Triple Crown
titles kind of
races is
going
the most
wild with it,
prestigious
bro.
and era-defining race that could happen in 1 year. A race where we could see a Triple Crown champion, or at least a horse strong enough to be considered the
Satsuki
strongest
Show, Tokyo
among the
Yushun,
pool.
Kiko Show.
This would be the stage for Admire Vega to prove himself against his rivals, determining the one who
God, bro. It has been sort of a minute. Basically, what I mean by that is like 3 months since I checked out. What was it? Road to the Top.
will be reaching the top.
So,
and
dude, these
stardom.
animations
The
are.
days following up the Satsuki Show were rough to say the least. He was in a bad condition, mainly dealing with appetite loss. Some strategies were implemented to make his condition better. There were even plans to not
Appetite
let
loss
him
is
race,
crazy.
But
Imagine
eventually,
Ogre
the
Cap
team
having
decided
that.
to let him race in the Satsuki Show. Those problems resulted in something even worse, such as a considerable drop in body weight, which is most definitely a bad sign for a racehorse.
I mean,
On April
also
18,
considering that it's Admire
1999,
Vega,
the day of
that
the
is
Satsuki
definitely a
Show,
no-go,
Admire
bruh.
Vega was the #1 favorite. However, his performance was far from his peak, and it resulted with us seeing the victory of TM Opera O.
From the fucking outside. Oh my
But that race proved that
Dude.
our Ayabe was no quitter. By placing
Yo,
sixth
TM
from a
Opera
total
was
of
just him,
17
man.
racers,
But the Boro
Admire
was
Vega's next race
a
was the
different
Tokyo
breed.
Yushun, also known as the Japanese Derby. During the month leading to the Derby, Admire Vega was taken for a physical improvement rather than actual training, since his team believed that the defeat was caused by the
Let me bask in the gold ship for a moment. I don't know how people manage to come up with these memes, but to whoever made this, I salute to you, sir.
bad condition he's going through. Ayabe managed to regain 22 pounds by the time that the Derby started, and he was the second favorite after Narita Top Road. On June 6 of 1999, Admire Vega became a Derby horse. After winning such a fierce battle against Narita Top Road and
Yo, this
TM
basically
Opera
the
O,
top or
Admire
the
Vega
big three in that
accelerated
era.
with all his might.
Like
But the
Naruto Top
others
Road,
didn't
Admire
relent.
Vega,
They
and fucking
ran
TM Opera
as
O.
if the world would end tomorrow. But at the end, there would be
God,
only
yo,
one
these three
single
were
victor,
fucking
and that horse
wilded.
would be the Admire Vega that we know right now, beating Naruto Top Road by just his neck. A Derby horse, the single title that is considered to be the dream of everyone. Owner, jockey, trainer, and the horse that raced
Oh
in
my
it.
gosh.
It was
Oh, nah. Hold up. Sorry for pausing like a
trainer
maniac,
and the
but damn, bro. Let me just screenshot that real quick.
horse that
Hi.
raced in it. It was one hell of a race. At the last straight, Opera O and NTR were already at the front. And then comes Ayabe from the
From the
outer
fucking
rings,
back,
hot on their
baby.
tails, chasing after
Let's
them
go.
with everything he got, and eventually passing them, hence becoming the victor of the one.
And look at their bask in that fucking glory. Look at the aura from that shit. Well, everybody's in the background. Fucking, oh my gosh, dude. Like, to me, when I saw this, it was just so freaking good. Like, in a way, I was kind of sad because, like, of course, Naruto Top Road was shown to be basically the main character of those 4 episodes. But at the same time, I was so freaking happy for Ayabe, man.
Tokyo Yushun. After the victory in the Derby, Admire Vega then raced again in a G2 race in October of 1999 called the Kyoto Shimbun High, a trial race for the Japanese Derby. In this race, he would race against Narita Top Road, the Derby runner-up. When the race started, Admire Vega's jockey was using a similar strategy as the one he
Yo,
used
these
in the
two were
Derby.
just
He will
cooking
stay
in
the
their
back,
era.
and by the fourth corner and the home stretch, he will accelerate and keep accelerating until reaching the finish line. A late surger if you fancy that more. He would
Okay.
eventually finish first, beating Narita
Aw.
Top Road by a neck for the second time. Ayabe's career journey would be a really happy story, if not for the loss in his last race, the 1999 Kikasho. The race distance was 1 mile, 6 furlongs, and 219 yards. This saying that said, only the strongest horse could win the Kikasho was
Yup.
not for nothing. That was a really daunting distance for a lot of racehorses. They might not have sufficient stamina for the last spurt, or even they might not have the affinity with such a long race. However, in the case of Admire Vega, his defeat was a culmination of a lot of things. First, Ayabe's victory in the Derby and the Kyoto Shimbuntai made other jockeys start to develop countermeasures and strategies against Ayabe. Hence, during the race, he got
Nah,
blocked by
bro, that is so fucking doggy, bro. What the fuck? There's no shot you're telling me they all fucking ganged up on bro just because he was fucking winning
other
too
horses
damn
most of
much.
the time. The jockey, Yuta Katake, tried to take him to the outside ring, but it was just too late.
And it was
He
fucking
tried to catch
blocked.
up to the front of the pack, but it was just impossible to. TM Opera O and Narita Top Road had broken to the front while he got blocked at the last 1.5 furlongs.
Damn,
losing time
bro.
And the chance to accelerate and leading to Ayabe's loss in the Kikasho. That was the last race Admire Vega would ever run in. His early
That is
retirement
so
happened because he
unfortunate, man.
developed
That's crazy.
epiglottitis, a disease that affects the tissue that connects one bone with another. The treatment for this in human body is quite easy. However, it is a whole different story when it comes to horses,
Yep.
especially thoroughbred race horses. Not in the sense that we don't have the technology to cure them, but more along the lines of difficulty to make them have a full recovery. With that consideration, the team decided to retire Admire Vega early, stopping him from ever racing again, putting the lid on a potentially great horse from glory.
Wow, man. Like for any like course owners or like trainers or whatever that does this, I respect them because and we are back. And yeah, as for what I was saying, basically I just kind of like respect so many trainers who basically retire them not early, but like because they have to for the sake of the horse and for the sake of them living longer. I respect them so much for being able to do this. It's just I don't know, man. It's just it's something in me that's just kind of like
After his
big
retirement,
respects.
he became a stallion, a successful one at that, since several of his progenies managed to bag a lot of graded victories.
Ooh, hello.
Something that is rare on its own. You might think that Ayabe would be living an uneventful life after that, but the Weavers of Fate has cut the thread of his life a bit too short. On October 29, 2004, Admire Vega passed suddenly. There was no sign of external injury, but an autopsy revealed that he died of a sudden stomach rupture. And that was the story of Admire
Bro,
Vega,
for
a
real?
horse that we consider to be the chosen star who was forsaken by fate. Join the Discord community server, tell me your thoughts on Ayabe,
Damn,
and
man. That is so fucking
who should I
crazy.
cover next?
Alright, getting into this video, dude. First, I just want to say that amazing edits from Roseanne. Dude, like coming into this, like, bro, we were getting quality content. Like, dog, look at this shit. And like I only know like a handful of creators that give this much fucking like work into the intro of their videos. So like right away, big fucking respects to Roseanne for doing this. It's just I don't know what it is, but like for people that like just does edits like this, it's just something in me just kind of like thank you, good sir. But yeah, overall, like the storytelling of Admire Vega, her overall oh my god, I cannot speak. Her overall like history and the things that she went through, dude. Just such an amazing fucking horse and like basically history as well. But damn, man, like the way she went out, like 2004, bro, that is nuts. Like in a way that's still kind of like young for horses, bro. So that to me is kind of like sad. But yeah, man, like just overall thoughts, just what an amazing horse, Ayabe. And like for her to be like going up against TM Opera O, Naruto Top Road, and all those other horses that basically wasn't really mentioned, but like shown, you know how crazy she is, man. Like Ayabe, big fucking ups to you. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy my reaction to Ayabe, Admire Vega, comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one.